Today I'm going to explain the cycle of, let's say, COVID-19. So guys, what I've noticed is that now the cases keep rapidly going up, well, with the control of the government. But I think the only reason why the virus is spreading is because of people. Some people are aware that they have the virus, which they don't stay in quarantine. So how do you adjust instead of you staying home? Because we know some of you guys are not staying home, me myself included. How you have to adjust with this is that if you want to live your so-called normal life, which we know people are living it, that's why the virus is constantly going up. So how do you live with it? How do you as a person adjust? Some people saying, oh no, I won't get the virus. Okay, Mrs., I won't get the virus. Think about this. You stay with 5 people in a household, including your dad, and is your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, and you. What you can do is you can get the virus and not give symptoms or show symptoms or be sick or anything like that, but you can give it to your little sister who eventually goes back to school and doesn't have the virus, and then you give it to your mom. Your mom is sick and has been using pills, having high blood, all these diseases and chronic diseases. Your father is alcoholic. Your father is alcoholic, drinks everywhere. How do you as youth 2020 adjust to this? Okay, firstly, you teach your siblings how to take care of themselves, wash hands, constantly wear masks, and social distancing. Don't tell them to social distance. Teach them, show them how to stay in social distancing, and also including wearing masks in the house. I think you might think that's pretty pathetic, but I promise you that's the best way. Because you wear masks, you get to any stores and it's written no mask, no entry. That has to be the same thing with your house. When your friends are visiting, even if it's your neighbor friends, because your friends have friends, which their friends have friends, and their friends have friends, and their fathers are friends with friends who friends with other friends, and that's how you actually get the virus. Because of we also forget that the world is a very small world. E.g., I had a friend, his name was Prosper. He was my best friend in Potchefstroom, and then when I moved to Pretoria, having to come finish my studies in Pretoria, I got another best friend, which was Cooper. And then later to find out that Cooper and Prosper were best friends in primary school. That only emphasizes that the world is such a small world, because everyone actually constantly rotate within each other's circles. So wearing masks in the house, social distancing in the house, a pretty good idea. Because now you're protecting the people in the streets by wearing masks, basically, and protecting yourself from getting anything from them. But then are the people in your circle protecting themselves from getting the virus? It's just a continuous cycle. So in the house, we need to put in those safety measures. It might sound pathetic. You'll be free in your room. Say you're sharing a house with a lot of people in your house. How do you adjust with that? Those are the things that we have to come up with as youth. That is the thing that we're supposed to be working on dealing with, because we can't just say we are social distancing from 50%. What about the other 50%? Eventually this 50% and the other 50% meet somewhere in the other 50%, and eventually you're meeting everyone at the same time. It's like a HIV virus. I've seen examples of how the cycle can go. Someone is just married with someone that's not married, is sleeping with someone that's far away in Dubai. It's just like a cycle. So how do we do this? Let's work together and not be ignorant, because being ignorant, you might take a life. You might take a life at your own house. You might not be afforded. I was telling to my cousin that my aunt is like the head hold of the house, and she is sick. She's also I am HIV positive. So imagine if she had to get like the virus and something like that. Where would the children go? What will happen? So we have to teach ourselves how to give a life, how to take care of a life, and not only your life. Even if you are immune, you're not immune from saving someone in your house that's struggling, or that's fragile, your granny that's been taking care of you guys for a very long time. So let's come up with solutions. Let's work. Let's just put our heads together and learn how to adjust, because that's what we need. And I know adjusting is going to be here for a very long time. So how do you think? Drop a comment below. How do you think we can do that? Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.